Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome to the channel, Mollyboy TV here. Today we're reacting to the Big Bopper Chantilly Lace. I've never heard of a Chantilly Lace, I'm not going to lie, so I've just had to search up the pronunciation so I didn't mess that up. Yeah, the reason we're doing the Big Bopper, if you've watched the other previous two videos, is because I did my research after American Pie and realised that these three artists all tragically died in a plane crash. We're going back to the 50s here, and I feel like the 50s, like I've said, is rock and roll. With this is the start. This is where I want to see things. This is what I want to learn about and learn how and why we got to the music that we have today. Rock music, that is, because yeah, rock music's the best at the minute. Now again, we've got a really short one, so I'm sorry if this video is short, but actually I've realised that on the previous ones I'm actually waffling quite a lot, so I apologise for that too. So they're not really that short, they're kind of the same length as all the other videos are. Other than the research that I did about the plane crash, I don't know anything about these musicians, so this is the first time that we're getting to actually hear these guys and see what their music's like and see what they did for 50s music. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please make sure to hit the like button, please hit that subscribe button. We're nearly at 100,000. I really want to hit it in the last week of November. We really seriously can. I really need your guys' help. So if you are a viewer of the channel, if you do like the videos but you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. It's free. Be a part of those first 100,000 on the channel. But yeah, I'm not going to waffle mine. Let's go!
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, I found it quite interesting actually, because we did Richie Valens, which was obviously the Spanish stuff, like Spanish song. We did Peggy Sue, which I feel like was completely different from the 50s that I've heard before. And now I kind of feel like, is the Big Bopper going to be different too? I'm hoping it is different from that 50s stereotype that I've got in my head of how I feel like 50s rock and roll sounds. It's going to be an interesting one. This is only 2 minutes and 26 seconds, unfortunately. But let's just do this.
Hello, baby. Yeah, this is the Big Bopper speaking.
Yo.
Oh, you sweet thing. Do I what? Will I what? Oh, baby, you know what I like.
Yeah, it sounds almost like jazz.
Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down. Wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Make the world go round.
Yo,
there ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like.
Nah.
What's that, baby?
This is so completely different. He feels like he's singing and talking on the song at the same time. And this feels like jazz, bro. This doesn't feel like rock and roll. Like, I feel like I'm hearing brass instruments in the background. Let's have a rewind. Let's go back. This has to be the most different from the three that we've reacted to today. And we've had some different songs today. Okay.
Hello, baby. Yeah, this is the Big Bopper speaking. Oh, you sweet thing.
It's so mad. Like, I don't feel like we can make
Do I
music like this anymore.
Will I what? Oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down. A wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Make the world go round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like.
No.
What's that, baby? But, oh, honey. But, oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down.
Okay, so the song is clearly about the ladies that he likes, man. We don't get this sort of like talking and singing on a track anymore, really, do we? I like the, you know what, as well, the actual recording quality of it as well. It's quite loud. His vocals are quite loud on the track, and I like the fact, bro, that you can't hear one single piece of vocal enhancement on any of these vocals, because it just wasn't a thing back then. Like, you really had to have an entertaining voice. You had to be able to sing. You had to be able to make music, bro. It wasn't just something that anybody could do because they had everything to help them out. Like, it was, if you weren't talented enough to do it, unfortunately you can't do it. It's not for you.
Chantilly Lace had a pretty face, had a ponytail, a hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, make the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose, like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's the what I like. Yeah. What's that, honey? Pick you up at 8, and don't be late. But baby, I ain't got no money, honey. Oh, all right, honey, you know what I like. Chantilly Lace had a pretty face, ponytail, a hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, make the world go round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose, like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like.
Oh, mate, the way that ended was so abrupt. This 50s stuff is just interesting, bro. It really is. I feel like listening to that, I can imagine just like a hall of people with like long dresses on, the men in suits, just kind of dancing, like ballroom dancing maybe. I don't know if that's the right term. But I can see them like all dancing. I can see actually that when there's parties going on in the 50s, this song coming on and the party just erupting, like everyone just like really getting into the party, man. So again there, that's 3 for 3. 3 songs that have all sounded quite different from each other. First of all, that was the Big Bopper, Chantilly Lace. It was as if he was having, no, not even as if, he was having a conversation midway through the song, and it felt like the song was a conversation anyway with someone. I feel like if we look at the 60s and we look at the 50s, it's a massive change, even just in those 10 years, for like musically and the way people dressed and stuff. I feel like it was a massive change, and I've said this before about how I don't feel like we've had that much of a change through the 2000s. This has got to be the quickest change I've ever witnessed, because after the 60s I feel like nothing actually sounds like this, nothing that I've heard anyway. I want to know what year this all actually started, because what would the 40s sound like then? I feel like the 40s would have been a kind of a bit more like jazzy and stuff. I don't think it would have been as like this, and I'm wondering why it was the 50s that then this all started to become a thing, because surely they would have had drums and guitars and stuff before the 50s, wouldn't they? Mate, hold on. So I've just searched 1940s rock music. Oh, we're definitely going to have to listen to this. Billie Holiday, I feel like I recognise that name. Oh, we're definitely going to have to listen to some 40s stuff soon. I feel like the 40s is just going to be way too far back though. Like the reason we do this sort of music is because I know a lot of my viewers have memories for these sort of songs. I feel like the 40s is way too early. That's like, what, 80 years ago? 84 years ago, 1940. Wow, that's mad. My great nan was born in 1927 and she died when she was 82, and now it's mad to think that she's going to be 100. Well, she would have been 100 in 3 years' time. Vera Lynn, that's another name. Ella Fitzgerald. I actually recognise some of these names, you know, and I don't know if... Okay. The Ink Spots. Nah, I must just be feeling like I know some of these names. I feel like I definitely have heard the name Billie Holiday before, and Vera Lynn. That is interesting. Anyway, back to 50s music. Yeah, if I had to choose a favourite from ones that I've heard so far, from these 3 today, I'm going to have to go with probably Buddy Holly, you know, because I feel like that was the one that was most different from the 50s that I've heard. I don't know, there was something about this one though. I kind of like the way that the whole song seemed to be like a conversation, like he was talking over the phone. That's what I liked about this one a lot. It's different. When was the last time you heard a song like that, really? I wish I could have everything laid out in front of me. Every single song ever existed through the 50s to the 60s, and I could pinpoint where that change started to happen, where the 50s kind of rock and roll sound started to disappear and we started to go into the more classic and hippie sort of stuff. That's what I'd love to be able to do, man. The closest thing I'm going to be able to do anything like that is through this YouTube channel and through the suggestions that you guys throw at me. But that was the Big Bopper, Chantilly Lace. I feel like a Chantilly Lace is a dress. Yeah, it is a dress. Yeah, that was the Big Bopper, Chantilly Lace. If you enjoyed that one, guys, please make sure to let me know. Please hit that like and that subscribe button if you want to see more like this, more from this era. Very interesting to me, and I'm sorry if I don't say much at the minute, but this is all like very new. More new than like when I first started the channel, because I had that idea of rock. Now I'm going into things that I've genuinely never experienced anything like it before. Like when we first started this channel, yes, these bands I was reacting to was the first time me hearing these bands, but I had an idea of what rock music was, and now this idea that of what rock and roll is that I thought I had doesn't seem to be that idea anymore. So it all seems like very, very, very new to me. So it's, yeah, it's a bit different, but I'm looking forward to hearing more. I'm looking forward to actually getting to a point where we really do deeply analyze these songs. But I'm not going to waffle. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit the like button, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.